I think sometimes, and entrepreneurship, by the way, is not for everybody. Totally not for everybody. There, you have to have a certain um, emotional intelligence to think about it. Because you're going to experience a lot of failures, a lot of discouragement, but you got to keep going. But I think for me, I could have stayed with the, consistent paycheck and keep doing it over and over. But at the same time, my heart was yearning for something different. For me, it's more important to make impact. Like that's the legacy that I want to leave. I don't have natural children and things like that, but even if it's one life that I'm able to impact by what I share with them as far as leadership lessons or just wisdom from the things I've lived in my life, that matters more than anything else. And I think a lot of times, I wish sometimes we could really take a hard look at jobs in general, like just work in the US sometimes, because it's so mechanated, right? Like it feels like people are machines or they're treated like machines versus human beings. And, people get sick off of that too. That overwhelm of being in a place where you don't want to be causes stress. Stress manifests itself in your health. I have seen people who, by all, accounts, you would think, oh, they're a healthy person, nothing wrong. And because they're stressed out, they get ulcers. Because they're stressed out, they come up with cancer. None of this is, scientifically found, but definitely there's a relation, but I think the thing is you have to make a decision. And so for me, I made the decision. I hated my job. I really did. Like I was becoming a person that when I looked in the mirror and got ready every day to go to work, that I didn't even like to look at in the mirror because this was just not who I wanted to be. So I did make a jump and I quit my job and I said hello to me. That's what I did. And from there, the journey has been exciting. Yeah. Every day is an adventure. Don't know what's going to happen. So you just live and keep learning.
I love that so much. And there's so many golden pieces that you've brought up with that. And really this idea of minimalism plays a huge part in your life. I am curious, when did that come into your life? Like when did you start to realize that you were too attached to things, to stuff? When did you start to shift? And do you remember when that was, when you started to realize like, oh, I want to become more of a minimalist?